Well, firstly, I don't see Ferrari as our competition. We are very much aligned with Ferrari. They compete with us on the circuit, and of course we're fierce rivals on the circuit. But off circuit, we're very comparable, except we have a slightly different product. Certainly falls into the same price category. I recognise that, but the essence of a McLaren is it contains McLaren DNA. It is a scientifically proven, I'd like to feel superior sports car, but it has a McLaren ethos about it, and we're very proud about what we've produced. It's been hailed by the motoring press in many ways, and we are very comfortable with where we are at the moment. Orders, we're in excess of 1,800 cars, which exceeds our expectations at this moment of time.
The name is curious, MP412C. Where did that come from?
It comes from a great deal of research in the fact that, first of all, we looked at names, and as you'd expect, over the many years of car production, people have come up with some very innovative names, names of wins, names of individuals, etc. We felt our characteristic and character was more scientific, and therefore we went for something that was a number, a sequence of letters and number. The MP4 designation is what we use on all our Formula One cars. It has history in the McLaren and P4 companies, which were the two companies that were merged together in the 80s to form the modern McLaren. The C stands for carbon fibre. We are absolutely committed to making all of our cars out of carbon fibre. And the 12 comes from a formula which effectively is a combination of aerodynamic performance, weight, thermodynamics, efficiencies, and CO2 numbers, etc. So it's just a number that will inherently change as the characteristics of our models are built into it.
I'm getting the sense of the scale of the engineering here. Can you just give us a sense of, and the car you must have spent millions developing that car. How many of them are you going to have to sell every year?
Oh, well, I mean, of course, any business to be successful must make a profit. The opposite is, of course, a loss, and then you quickly fail. So our business plan is based on a systematic ramp up to a volume of about 4,000 cars a year in about 4 years' time. We are well on track. Manufacturing facilities that will start to produce cars in 2 months and be officially opened in November is designed to produce on 2 shifts on a 5-day week 4,000 cars, and if we achieve that volume then we will become profitable within 4 years. Of course the investment is huge. We're facing max cash, as it were, so depends how you look at it. If we put all of the expertise and into the car that we've, let's say, had built into the company over years, and then you apply a value to that and then superimpose on that on the new investment, it's about $500 million.
I want to ask you about Formula One. You vanished a few years ago, almost overnight, from Formula One. And after all the years you spent in the sport and all those champions, the biggest names in motorsport, you telling me that standing in a car showroom, you get the same thrill as you used to at the pit wall? Come on, be honest.
Well, first of all, I'm being completely honest. First of all, I go to many of the Grand Prix, so you can see me on television often. Secondly, I'm still passionate about motorsport, but I'm very, very nervous about the economics, the long-term economics of motor racing and the ability for teams to sustain. There's 107 Formula One teams come and gone since 1966. Our model will show that our automotive group will have 3 times the turnover of our racing operation. We intend to have a turnover of about £1 billion in 5 years and profitability that's consistent with those numbers. So I'm still passionate about McLaren. I'm still passionate about motor racing. I'm still sit as executive chairman with the ultimate responsibility of the performance of the team. But I have to say that the team principal, Martin Whitmarsh, who's a very long-standing colleague of mine and who's been with me for many years and the company for many years, is doing an outstanding job. Of course, it's challenging to be successful in Formula One, but I'm not removed from it. I'm still passionate about it. It's almost the advertising budget for our production car program.